Alright guys, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you are. This is Moxie and co-caster Caleb. We are going to be casting the NotA Winter Tournament. Today's game is Crazed Bob Ross versus Emotional Boys 2002. Should be a good game, it's a best of two. And it looks like we're going to start off with a ban immediately on the clock, followed by the Death Prophet.
Both pretty good bans, especially the Death Prophet. She can deathball pretty hard if you let her get farm.
I was talking about it with Sky the other day, just because Spirit Siphon seems to be a really strong spell, but he says that the reason he feels that it's especially strong is just because it is, you know, more of the deathball push lineup that's really in the meta currently. I still think maybe it needs to be reworked just a little bit, but... What about you?
Yeah, probably. Like, I don't think she's that strong on her own. She definitely needs the team to back her up, but she can easily win a 1-on-2, 1-on-3 engagement if she's played right, so...
Oh, absolutely. If that ulti's up, again, it's one of those things you have to have the ultimate up to really do the maximum amount of damage. Also going to see NotA taken out here and the Outworld Devourer. I've been seeing a lot of OD in my games. I've been playing a lot of OD as well. I really like the rework to him. He's a very strong... Like, he was already a strong laner, but now, with the Arcane Orb taken, it's kind of a different setup.
Yeah, definitely the buff that he needed, I think.
And there's a Carl pickup right away. Cold Snap level 1 too strong. Please nerf.
Yep, that's the next level 1 spell they have to nerf. They already took out Alacrity. Now Cold Snap.
I've either seen Invoker banned every single one of these games lately, or picked up. And it's been pretty devastating whenever he gets picked up.
Yeah. Pretty scary one to lane against.
Yeah, I actually was watching, or casting rather, Filter Coffee versus Hot Singles in your area, and Yafitz plays a really strong Invoker. They had a lot of pickoffs that were really just well executed. And it looks like they're going to be going for a negative armor scheme over here on the Emotional Boys 2002. They've got a Dazzle pickup and a Slardar right in a row. A lot of negative armor. It'd be interesting to see if they pick up Avenge as well.
I really like that lane. I'm guessing it's a Dazzle Slardar off lane. And it just works so well. Slardar is able to go so aggressive because the Dazzle can just keep him alive.
I don't know if they're going to dual lane that, though. They might put Dazzle in with the safe lane and then just have them pair up later on once he has Weave.
Yeah, that's definitely a...
Because usually I see Slardar in the off lane,
well.
solo off lane, just so he can get his amp damage really fast.
Reserve time.
But you never know, they could go really aggressive and send them both together.
When I pick up that combo, I always like to play it aggressive, but yeah, it could be a solo off-lane Slardar.
Well, you've had experience casting with, or not casting, but playing against Emo Boys. Have they run anything like this before in the past?
Not that I've seen, actually. Pretty sure they like to go with a tri-lane, so it's possible that this, or more likely that the Slardar is solo off-lane. Okay. But I haven't actually seen them play it.
Took out the Wind Ranger as well. Trying to take out the power mids, it looks like. They've already taken out Quab, Templar Assassin, and Wind Ranger. I'm guessing their Invoker players not overly fond of playing against those particular people. Also the fact that Wind Ranger can be run in offlane, as well as the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain really popular right now, too.
Yeah. I would ban out Viper if I was them right now, actually. Just such a strong laner, especially against Invoker early.
I'm surprised that I haven't seen more Viper in a lot of the games lately, just because it seems like if you're going to be going for a really early Deathball push, Viper seems like he's a very strong character to be throwing to fight with everyone else.
Yeah, definitely. Especially the fact that he does counter a lot of the strong mid laners pretty well.
Reserve time.
Just realized I didn't tell everyone that my cast is up. I did see the ban on the Gyrocopter. I've been seeing a lot of Wombo combo lately with him. I've really been enjoying it. You get the Gyrocopter, pick up with the Darkseer and like an AA or a Earthshaker, and it's just incredibly devastating.
Yeah, it's neat to see all the new strats with the gyro after the meta change.
It's also really fun
So
to
much
watch all the
more.
teams just really synchronizing and being in sync with one another.
Team ban.
Oh yeah, definitely. The huge team fights that just go off without a hitch. So fun to watch.
They're gonna take out the Catman, Phantom Lancer, and they're also gonna take out the Faceless Void. Not sure. I guess they're worried about maybe the Chrono into Witch Doctor ulti, plus Invoker's just throwing everything in the kitchen sink at them while they're on Chrono, but I'm not sure that
Yeah.
they'd really go for that, honestly. Void's not in the meta, really.
Yeah, I'd be more scared of the Void for his time dilation on
That's
the
true.
Dazzle, actually.
That's very
Because if he
true.
hits his heal and then gets time dilated, Dazzle's useless for 20 seconds or whatever it is.
Seconds remaining.
They might want to consider picking up, like, a Silencer,
5 seconds remaining.
just to kind of cancel out the Invoker and the Witch Doctor. Although
Yeah.
Rubik, that
Oh,
Rubik
or-
pickup's pretty good.
Dire team.
I've been playing Rubik so much lately, he's so fun. Not sure he's the best hero in this situation, but definitely a fun hero to play.
Well, this will discourage them from, going for really big team fight ults. They've already got the Witch Doctor, obviously, and also, keep in mind, Invoker is basically a candy store for Rubik once he hits his 6.
Yeah, true. And if Rubik can get his Ag Scepter, every single spell that Invoker casts, Rubik casts straight back.
Mm-hmm. And they're still gonna go for the Undying here,
Radiant team pick.
which means they're gonna have to be really careful, depending where they run that Undying. Slardar, at least can sprint away, but it's still gonna be a bit precarious. Especially if they get a stun off with the Witch Doctor, if he's going, top, or if they send him off lane, it'll discourage, diving and going for any sort of kills.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah,
5 seconds
so I think they'll
remaining.
probably run an Undying off lane, just to put pressure on the hard carry.
Reserve time.
There's the Viper pickup. Excellent.
Yep.
Dire team.
So it looks like right now for Emo Boys, they're going to send Slardar off lane. Viper's going to be going mid with a strong tri-lane, actually, down here with the Dazzle and Rubik with whatever hard carry they decide on. What do you think their hard carry is going to be?
I have no idea. I think they need something... Well, never mind. I was going to say survivable, but Viper and Slardar both can get pretty tanky.
I would like
I
to
think they can pick something a little greedier.
I would like to
actually.
see them pick up an AM, just because AM wrecks Invoker if you can make it to a bit later in the game. And also, it gives him an escape if he's got an Undying in his lane and Undying tries to go on them using the Tombstone. He's got that blink available, so he can just pop away.
Reserve time.
Yeah, definitely. If they don't pick up a Silencer or Stun hero here, I think Anti-Mage is a pretty safe bet.
Surprised no one's taken out Ancient Apparition yet. Oh, Sven pickup.
Radiant.
Been seeing a lot of Sven lately. But it's never in my games. I love to play Crystal Maiden Sven. Like, I love playing that. I think it's so much fun. Although I guess I could probably go
It's-
Io Sven too. But no one plays Sven in my games, so I can never do that.
Yeah, actually I haven't seen a Sven in a long time.
Really?
So-
Oh, he's been like
Yeah.
all of my games.
5 seconds remaining.
And the Darkseer band here. So it does look like they're going to be going for a melee hard carry here.
Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if you guessed it with the Anti-Mage.
I think Anti-Mage is really strong here, especially because he can disjoint Blink, right? I'm pretty sure he can disjoint Stormhammer with Blink.
Yeah, I think you're correct on that.
It's okay, chat will tell me if I'm incorrect. They're good at telling me when I'm wrong. Good old Twitch chat.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
But if they do pick the AM, they're gonna have to try to survive until late game. Although Slardar and Viper are two really strong characters, especially early, so they might be able to build the space, especially if they get a couple candy kills on like Witch Doctor consecutively.
Yeah, definitely. Especially since Viper transitions into the mid-game fights so well. I think Invoker is going to be their biggest problem, early at least.
Who's the mid player for CBR? I don't remember. It's been a while since I cast their games.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've casted one of them, so...
Ah, okay. They asked me last time, and I got out of... I think I had like an 80-minute long solo cast. And I was behind on my games. They're like, oh, we just started game 2. Do you want to come join? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. You know, their lobby had already been set up and they were going. A Wraith King pickup here.
Oh, wow.
Don't like that. Not a big fan of this pick, personally. Just because if Invoker decides to go Quazwex, it's gonna really screw him.
Yeah,
EMP.
if I was on Crazed Bob Ross right now, I would pick up a Lion. Throw on Dying third slot, just get that extra mana drain. And
Or
make
Nyx
Wraith King
Assassin.
never able to have his ultimate. Yeah, true, that'd be a good
Nyx
pickup as
Assassin
well.
would get to burn. Still, they already picked the... Well, no, because OD's already banned out. He could take a lot of the int off. A lot of nice things for Rubik's to set, like, steal in this game, though.
Yeah, definitely. Everything Invoker has, the Witch Doctor spells. Tidehunter
pickup.
ultimate.
Alright, so it looks like they're going to be going for big team fight, and Rubik is going to have a fun time in this game. It's a happy painting is their mid. He's gonna have his work cut out for him going up against Ice Cream here. I keep wanting to say that with an Asian accent every time I look at his name. Ice Cream.
Definitely makes sense considering his picture is some anime.
Alright, so again, welcome to today's game. This is the NotA Winter Tournament. We have Emotional Boys versus CBR, Crazed Bob Ross. Over on the Radiant, we have Emotional Boys. Ice Cream will be going mid on the Viper. Pink Tops will be going on the Dazzle. Slardar will be played by Skaz. Sauce Brigade will be playing the Rubik, and Friendly 430 will be playing our Wraith King. Over here on the Dire side, we have Sleight of Godhand, who will be playing our Tidehunter. Dr. Show will be playing our Witch Doctor. Chataya, I believe is how you pronounce that, will be playing our Safe Lane Sven. Dry will be playing the Undying, and then of course Happy Painting will be playing our Invoker mid. I am co-casting today with Calum, so this should be a really fun game for everyone to watch. And a reminder too that this tournament this tournament is for players under 3K. So where do you think we're gonna see first split here? Looks like we've got the Dire congregating over here for top rune.
I think if Wraith King comes to the top rune, we could see a first split there.
I think they need to be very careful over on top rune. Because
Yeah,
they've got Stormhammer, they've got, you know, Undying hasn't skilled yet. He could possibly go Tombstone first. We do have the Donker coming out from Witch Doctor. Oh, Ice Cream's moving forward here, but they're going to call back, I think, because they do see that Sven's here and that everyone else is also following quite closely behind.
Sportsmanship.
Yep, I'm gonna trade runes 1 for 1.
Interesting that they let the... Well, I guess not that they let the Wraith King get it because Viper was sitting top. But that's going to be a nice lead for Happy Painting here in mid. He's chosen to get Wex
Definitely the
first.
lead that he needs, though.
I'm gonna say Sleight of Godhand. Just walk through all of the creeps in the middle. So we are gonna see the tri-lane top here. We've got Undying sitting here with the Witch Doctor. Looks like Undying's gonna be stacking and pulling. And then we have Sven who will be just, you know, obviously farming. So Scott needs to be a little bit careful here. Again, he does have Sprint, but he needs to just be very careful about positioning. Just get those levels for the most part.
Yeah, he's gonna have a tough time being zoned out by that Witch Doctor.
And we're gonna see a rotation coming here. Sauce Brigade gonna walk right over, throw up a ward, and immediately is gonna be spotted out by the tower. Kind of a waste of a ward. Is holding onto a smoke as well. I feel like we could see a first blood here down here on the Tidehunter. Tidehunter being a little ballsy here. Doesn't have any vision. It's gonna go right... Okay, so it's gonna block the camp, immediately start getting hit. Ooh, Tidehunter's in trouble. If Wraith King was paying attention, he could definitely get a kill here.
Yep,
But
it's a
he's
good
too
setup
busy.
by the Rubik with the throw, but...
Yeah, he's too busy farming, but that's gonna discourage him. It's gonna move him back, and it's also gonna make him use his salt right away. Meanwhile, over in the top lane... Slardar trying to get some of this experience, but...
They're doing a really great job keeping the lane right where Sven needs it. Not pushing, not getting it too far back under tower.
And Slider's gonna try to pull the wave here. He's gonna be able to pull it, but they are wise to what he's doing. And they are gonna send the Witch Doctor over here to take a peek. Gus playing really safe with 7 tangos. We are going to see the EMP come out over here on this Viper. Happy Painting taking a lot of harass though. And currently Happy Painting's not having a great time here in mid with CS. He's only got 2 last hits, whereas Viper has 10 and 4. Game is hard. But
Yeah,
that's
I'd be
kind of what we
surprised
expected.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if Invoker comes out on top in this lane.
Well, that's what a Viper does. He's designed to win his lane. Scott's doing the best he can up here, just trying to get his levels. Doing decently, considering, you know, it's a pretty hard try lane. Sitting at level 2. Bot lane, poor Godhead. Sleight of God hand. Not having a fun time. These 2 supports really doing their jobs. Allowing Wraith King to farm because he's sitting at level 4. And Tataya's actually sitting at level 3 up here, even though his supports are, you know, constantly pulling and zoning, so.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
A little bit of movement top, but nothing else going on there. Happy Painting again, still sitting at 5 and 1.
Ooh, first
Oh
blood.
no, we missed first blood.
Oh.
Worst casters ever, please report.
Yep.
And the
I'm
Rubik's
done
actually
casting.
gonna
GG.
and the Rubik's actually gonna be the one who picks up that that first blood kill.
Pretty impressive. Wraith, I didn't see Wraith King stun on cooldown after the kill, so I don't even think they needed that for it.
Well, you know, Dazzle doesn't have a point in Poison Touch either. Interesting.
Maybe
They're gonna
they
go on
came
him
with a
right
heal bomb.
again. Oh wait, they're gonna go ahead, throw the
Oh,
heal bomb
yep,
out,
there's
gonna
the
throw out the
heal
stun,
bomb.
and they're gonna be able to take him down. One more hit coming out, and Wraith King will end up getting that kill. Nicely played here on bot
Such
lane.
a strong combo there.
Rubik just ready to go out for blood. And we're gonna see Dazzle picking up a bounty rune bottom, and Viper's gonna go top and find himself a nice haste rune. So they need to be very careful now. And he's zooming in. He's looking for that invoker. Going right for him too. Throwing out the tornado. It is gonna miss.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Viper hasn't completed Aquila. He also has boots. Doing quite well here in mid. Happy
Slard our
Painting.
top, looking like he's in trouble.
Yeah, he's gonna fall. That Maledict is gonna finish him off. Although that little Skelly man, it looked like he got the last hit, to be quite honest.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Tidehunter trying to take advantage of doing this camp over here.
Tower is under attack. Dire's
Only has 1 point in Anchor Smash. It's gonna be kind of a difficult camp, but
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
and Viper is level 6, does not have enough mana to use Viper Strike here. Invoker also level 6, so even though he's not getting the CS, he's at least getting the levels here in mid. And they are gonna throw a ward down here. Looks like Pink Tops is trying to figure it out.
Tower is under attack.
He could reach. Pink Top's having a lot of trouble figuring out this word. There we go. And we're gonna see Dr. Shull, the Witch Doctor, is gonna come over here. Ward. I wonder if he's gonna try to go in a gank on this Viper here.
Definitely love
Viper
to see
not
it.
paying
Nothing
attention.
aggressive.
Oh, here comes the EMP. Casca's gonna come out. It's going to connect. Trying really hard to click, but you have to keep in mind, Viper's such a strong character here. We are gonna see him fall though. Happy Painting. Happy Painting my fall. Ooh. He is gonna make
Just
it out.
barely switching orbs.
Very nice. Very nicely played there. Bot lane, though, they are able to take the tower. Giving lots of space. Oh, and they are going to point out that they see Dazzle. Dazzle in so much trouble here, trying to DP out, going to get hit with the casket. They're going to throw out the shallow grave, still trying to chase him down, hitting him with decay. There's no way that Dazzle's going to get out of this, so he's going to throw a sentry ward and just do the best that he can with that situation. Meanwhile, top lane Skaz went and tried to go on Sven. Nothing came out of it, though. He's only level 5, does not have amp damage yet. Sven is level 5 as well, so he's actually doing quite well considering both of the supports tried to zone him out pretty hard.
Yeah, now that both those supports have made rotations and shown themselves on the map, he's perfectly free to go contest this Sven.
Oh, absolutely. When you consider, too, that he is out of mana.
Yeah.
I feel like
Can't
keeping
do nothing
either
but Warcry.
yeah, keeping a mango on you early game or having a stick really makes a big difference on that hero.
Viper mid again. Invoker looks like he's gonna go down this time,
Ooh,
but
they're both gonna go down almost exactly at the same time. It looks like Invoker is gonna be able to kill him first though, and he's gonna get that experience for the kill. Top lane, we've got a smoked Rubik. They want to go on the Sven, and they realize that Sven does not have the mana and is not level 6 yet. Dazzle's gonna rotate too. They are gonna probably be able to spot out the... Nope, Dazzle's also smoked. This is looking a little bit precarious here for Tataya.
here we go.
And they're
Skaz
pinging,
has
just like
his
go,
6.
go, 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 go. Rubik! Rubik! Your team's not here yet, Rubik! Well, I'm not sure this is... They're gonna TP someone in. Yeah, that's a failed gank. That was a little bit too far up from the Rubik. A little bit too gung-ho on this. And they are gonna send up the Undying as well. Meanwhile, Wraith King is just going ahead, farming, getting that Blink Dagger.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, he's getting close.
They're
Definitely
just
helps
leaving
that he's
him
at
alone.
free farm.
Yeah, they're just leaving him alone, which is a huge mistake. Never leave the safe lane carry alone on your enemy's team.
Yeah, Wraith King, I don't think he's that powerful, but if you let him free farm, he will punish you.
Oh, absolutely. Wraith King can become a total raid boss if he really wants to. And of course, he always wants to. They are going to point out that they're trying to go on Skaz. Skaz is going to move back a little bit. I don't think he realizes just how many people are actually up here, though. Needs to be careful. There's 2 points in the tombstone over here on the Undying. Dazzle has an arcane rune, and it looks like they're thinking about a skirmish. I'm not sure this is the best idea, though. Yeah, they're going to spot each other out here, and they're just going to have a little bit of a standoff. Meanwhile, Tidehunter, not even 6 yet. They won that tri lane, then the bottom, Tidehunter still does not have 6.
Oh yeah. Not to mention Dazzle's blocked his 2 camps over here, so...
I know.
Once
This
he takes
Invoker,
these ancients, that's it.
having a hard time here. And it's kind of a stalemate, but again, they're just letting this Wraith King do whatever he wants. I mean, he's running over here. He's got vision on this, this Tidehunter. I mean, he could have gone on it. He does have enough with the Blink Dagger, though. I think he's gonna go pick it up from side shop. Looks like they tried to go up here, but that cask doing work. And they've rotated another person bottom now. Undying level 4. Tidehunter's still only level 5. Really, really close, though, to getting his 6, which will be helpful, but... And we do see the Blink Dagger being picked up on the Wraith King. And we're gonna see Invoker go TP top. Does have the EMP and the Cyclone invoked. So he is going Quaswex here. Which is a big problem for the Wraith King. Although, again, Wraith King just being left alone, so... Not sure how huge of a problem that's going to be. Urn picked up by the Rubik here. Just being very aggressive, disrupting the Sven's farm. He does have God Mode available, has full mana. But they need a really good initiation here. And they do have the level 6 on the Witch Doctor. So they could, if they get a really good Stormhammer off, followed by like, or even setting up with the EMP, they could take this fight. They've got a lot of stuff here. I think Tidehunter also has hit 6.
But
Does
no
not
mana.
have the mana. Gonna be able to catch out the Rubik here. Throwing out the cask. EMP is gonna come out. Oh, Chitaya's going. They're all going on different people now. I think they're gonna be able to clean up that, but then, oh man, they're gonna be trying to take out the. Dazzle's gonna be able to get out. Nicely played. Friendly's gonna be coming up as well. They're telling them get back. We don't want this fight. So able to clean up the Rubik. That shallow grave and the TP just perfectly timed there.
Yep, good recognition that they had used all their stuns. And
I would have
canceled.
liked to see. I don't know. I think there was a bit of miscommunication coming out here from CBR. I think they should have picked a target and stayed with it. Just because that Witch Doctor Maledict was doing enough damage. I think it would have been able to take him down anyways. I could be incorrect here.
Yeah, definitely.
But it looks like they're just going to go ahead and push this tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Going for the 1-for-1 trade on the tier 1s here.
Might as well. I mean,
Top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sven does have his Blink Dagger as well. He is a bit behind, though, where the Wraith King has had his Blink Dagger for a bit.
Tower has fallen.
Yep, the Wraith King is about 1,000 net worth above this Sven.
I just realized that this guy
Almost
has
exactly.
the Relics of Ribitar for his Witch Doctor.
Oh yeah.
I'm jealous. I'm excited to see that in action. And they're just gonna keep going here. They still have Ravage available. Sven has God Strength. They could easily force a fight here if they really wanted. And they do have the Witch Doctor. 6.
Yep.
So they're just 5-man pushing here. I like it.
Rubik's gonna have to get
Viper's
down
gonna
there
come
if they
forward. They're
wanna
gonna go
be
ahead and throw the
as
stun
effective as
out. Going right forward. Gonna pop the God Strength. Here comes the Ravage. Ravage is gonna come out. They gotta go and focus that Tombstone though. And they're not focusing the Tombstone, which is a big no-no.
Wraith King had no mana, but the wand is gonna bring him right back up.
Ty is kind of he's gonna fall as well. This is a disaster here. Again, they're just ignoring that Tombstone. That's a huge problem. But they're still able to clean it up. There we go.
Rubik really turning that fight with a Death Ward of his own.
It's a great fight for emotional boys there. I got concerned, you know.
Definitely.
They were ignoring the Tombstone, but I did see that the Witch Doctor was able to pick up the Death Ward. Again, great pickup there. I'm usually the support who's like screaming at my team to go and hit the Tombstone.
Oh, of course. Same. When that Tombstone drops, you just have to take it down.
I know, especially
slowed.
especially as Crystal Maiden, when you're already slow anyways, you've got no hit points and you're position 5, so you have nothing. Just begging your team, please, for the love of God, hit the Tombstone. I'm hitting it, but I am doing 24 damage.
With boots.
Yeah. We're gonna see, it looks like, oh, they're gonna run right into Sven here. Gonna be able to blink out, not an issue. It is 3 people there, so Taya needs to be careful. Shul's gonna go ahead, throw the Donker out. It is gonna get a couple bounces off of this camp here. Gonna miss the Maledict, though. And it looks like they're trying to equalize the towers and the lanes. Oh, we're gonna see Skaz run right in there. Gonna be able to throw out the amp damage going on CBR. Knows that the Tombstone is down. Throwing out the Free Fire Blast. Gonna be able to clean up. Tombstone is down again. Here comes the Death Ward. Death Ward's gonna get canceled by the Donker. We have the Invoker turning in now. Sauce Brigade in a bit of a pinch here. Rubik's gonna be able to fall. And Skaz trying his best to run away. Has a Shallow Grave up. Pink Top trying to stay with his carry here. Saying like, oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna save you. But there's so many Skelly men following him. Oh my goodness. It's like a conga line. Sunstrike's gonna come out. It is gonna miss. They are gonna be able to take that out, and Scott's gonna be able to get away with his life. Looks looking at the Invoker. Invoker's looking at getting his Ags right away here too. Tide working really hard on that Blink Dagger. Gonna be having that in the next minute or so. And we are gonna see a 4-staff coming out for the Witch Doctor. It's a good fight for CBR there.
Looked pretty bad in the beginning, but after the TP support from Tide came in, we were able to turn it. And not to mention that Rubik's... I have no idea what Doctor Resolve is called. Dang.
The Death Ward.
There we go.
I wanted to say the frog dancing
for the
thing.
life of me.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm just thinking too much about that
Rubik's
hat.
Death Ward was
That's a beautiful hat.
cancelled immediately.
I wish that they could do something with Rubik so that way you knew that he had stolen something, but I guess that kind of takes away the, some of his, like, allure.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it like a green, some sort of a green tint to it, but I guess that would let your team know way too easily, like, oh, you know, this isn't ours, or this is ours, we can fight underneath it. The hubris is, or confusion rather, is definitely part of the fun of playing Rubik. They're gonna point out that there's a double damage rune down here. Rubik's going for it here. Gonna be able to secure it for his Wraith King, and they're telling them, get back, don't go anywhere near that Wraith King. Way too scary with the blank initiation.
Viper's gonna take down top tower. All by his lonesome.
And he's opted to go for a Dragonlance here. It does have a completed Yasha on the way as well. Meanwhile, Undying will be picking up that, the mechanism I believe he has completed. Did he put on Courier? I thought I just saw mech completion. No, it's not on Courier. Who picked that up? Looks like Dazzle's gonna be picking up the headdress here. I thought I saw someone who got a completed mech. What is happening? Maybe he picked up and decided to go mana boots? I don't know. Alright, so they're gonna come down here. They're gonna throw Sven, and immediately he's gonna go over onto the Wraith King. Not Rupture, I'm sorry. Ravage gonna come up. Cass gonna bounce out too. Tombstone's coming up. There's a nice crush there. Gonna be able to take down that Wraith King. He's coming back up though, throwing out a tornado. Manages to blink himself out. Ooh, sleight of hand got him in a lot of trouble here. Meanwhile, they're cleaning up Sauce Brigade over in the corner. Gotta be able to Viper Strike the Invoker here. Invoker does not have Invoke off cooldown. Oh, Dr. Schill throwing out that Death Word. Trying to find him. Aren't able to take him down. Scott's taking a lot of damage. CBR trying to get away here. Dry is in a bit of trouble, and that's gonna fall as well. Sven's the only one getting out with his life. What a fight. Look at all the blinks.
Being able to do so much work in fights.
Lots of blink initiation going on here. And E-boys are
Tower is under attack.
looking good. And they're probably going to be able to take this tower without any sort of problems. Invoker's still down for another 8 seconds. Looks like Sven's just trying to go and farm top a little bit, but he's still, like, not in the right mind to go and fight.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower.
And there goes bottom tower. Looks like they're trying to Rosh here. It looks like they were trying to amp damage on Roshan as well. Didn't realize that he had to pop the, Oh, and they are gonna know that they're in. They're gonna throw a Sunstrike out. I don't think it's gonna really deter them, though. They're still going on this Rosh.
Quick enough.
Weave's gonna come out, too. Yeah, they're gonna be able to clean it out really, really quickly here. And there's the Rosh. So they gave the Aegis to Viper here, which means they've got double lives on 2 of their cores. Viper's got a second life, and of course Wraith King has a second life. It is on cooldown though, and he has completed a Desolator. I wasn't sure if he was going to try going for like a BKB. Meanwhile, Invoker's...
CBR actually smoked up to attempt to stop that Rosh, but just ran out, so a bit of wasted smoke.
Looks like our Invoker here is going to be able to pick up his Aghanims pretty closely. And we're going to see everybody's come mid. Looks like they want that mid tower. Wraith King and Viper up in front. Wraith King does have Reincarnation up in about 4 or 3 seconds. This is a good fight. A lot of blink initiation again coming out from Emotional Boys. They have to be very careful about their positioning.
Definitely. I think this fight may determine the rest of the game. If Emotional Boys is able to
the
win,
blink!
then...
Able to move back there. Oh, there goes all the mana though on the Wraith King. Wraith King has no mana. It does have a stick though. Here we go. Here comes the Sven. Sven's gonna come in. He's gonna be able to... Oh, they're gonna throw out the Shallow Grave. Taya's in a lot of trouble. Here comes the Ravage. Trying their best. Gonna have them fall. Sleight of God Hand's in trouble too. Scott's trying to take him down here. Here comes the... Oh, he was able to pop the stick in time. Excellent. Shill's in trouble here. Shill's trying to get away. Oh, Viper's gonna take him down though. Still have the Aegis over on the Viper as well. And meanwhile, Rubik's like hit the damn thing. And they lost 3 heroes over on CBR. Whereas they didn't lose a single one. Reincarnation is down though now on the Wraith King. Very smart to make it look like, you know, that he didn't have Reincarnation because the EMP hit, and then just have enough stick charges to make it work. Baited.
And he already almost has a full wand again.
And it looks like they're going to push high ground. They know that Tide ulti is down. They know that Tombstone is down. They know that Death Ward is down, I think, correct? Was he able to get that off in that fight?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
used.
they don't have anything to really be afraid of here other than maybe the Sven stun. Meatball's coming out, gonna hit the Viper. Viper does have... Oh, Viper in a little bit of a trouble here. Does have the Aegis, so they're focusing someone who has Aegis. And the Shallow Grave's still gonna be able to come out. He's still alive. Gonna fall here probably from the Maledict. Yep, there he goes. Tombstone coming back out. Rubik able to steal again. And he has Tombstone. We've got matching Tombstones here.
One a wee bit fancier than the other.
I know, right? Happy Painting trying his best here. Does have Cold Snap invoked. Is going to be able to not make it out here, though. And they're going to just be able to take racks here. We're 19 and 9. And Emo Boy's just doing exactly what they need to do here. They've made sure that all their ultis are down, and they're just pushing. Gonna be able to disjoint that, too. Oh, beautiful play coming out here. There comes the Donker. Donker's coming around. Taya trying to run away. Viper just clicking him back, telling him, get back, you know? This is gonna be our Rex. And it looks like they're just gonna back off. They're pretty pleased with the fight that they had. If we look at the net worth too, like just all of it going in favor of Emotional Voice. Their Dazzle has higher net worth than poor Invoker. Skaz almost has a completed BKB as well. Has the Ogre Club, does have the Mithril Hammer sitting in stash. And Ice Cream is just a fat Viper. 23 minutes in, he's got Phase, Boots of Cool, Dragon Lance, and a Mount of Style.
This Wraith King, too, probably building towards AC.
Yeah, and it's not curious. Although he could, you know, they're winning so much, if he really wanted to, he could get a Moon Shard, to be really, really honest. It would be cheeky, it would be probably not the best pick, but I mean, they really have the advantage here. And they are going to spot out the fact that he's running directly at them with a haste. Look at how fast they're retreating. They don't want anything to do with him.
Oh yeah. Pretty interesting, even though Emotional Boys is ahead by so much, they only have one ward on the entire map.
And look how loaded this Rubik is. He's got an urn. He does actually have a whole bunch of wards on him. I think he's just so focused about pushing with the team, he's not thinking about leaving any vision. Has a Glimmer Cape as well. Sauce Brigade, oh my goodness. And he's just gonna run right for it, throw up the Tombstone. And I'm not sure what they can really do here at this point. I mean, they do have all their teamfight ultis up. They need a really good initiation. But again, there's Tombstone coming out from the Rubik. We do have, you know, Reincarnation back up over here on the Wraith King. Tornado's going to come out. It's not going to... Oh, no, it's going to connect with the Rubik. Oh, wow, but Wraith King's going to just run right in there. Going to just clean up the Invoker and just immediately chop down this Tombstone. Ska's diving a little deep. They're diving a little deep here. They need to be careful that they don't get a little too confident. Kataya, you know, he's sitting here. He has God Strength. He does have Stormhammer, but I don't think he can really go in. And the Wraith King's going to go right in there, go after the Witch Doctor. There goes the Stormhammer. They're chasing after. Again, they're being a little too cheeky here. I would like to see them go and just push. Sometimes that allure of, yeah, look at Skaz. Skaz is like, come on, guys.
Objective-based gaming.
Yeah, exactly. Objective-based gaming. I yell that at my team all the time. And it looks like... Oh, he was trying to go for the Viper Strike there, but he's not going to be able to land it. Tidehunter just standing there. Interesting choice there. And Rubik has managed to steal Anchor Smash. I think this is probably going to be game.
Yeah, probably. I don't think they can do anything to counter it.
No, I don't think they're able to... You know, if we look at the... If we look at the graphs here, like... Oh, we are going to see Happy Painting get gone on. Ravage is going to come out. He's going to be able to Ghost Walk away. Friendly is a little bit of trouble. Does have Reincarnation up again. Throwing out the Shallow Grave. Just keeping that Wraith King for alive as long as possible. And look at him. Look at him just go. He's going to fall here. Dr. Scholl throwing out that Death Ward. But again, going to be able to get stunned by the Rubik throwing out Cask. If I were Rubik, I would want to Spell Steal so badly and get that Death Ward. But... it's not really necessary. Again, they're doing so well. Stormhammer's coming out here. Donker's going to be hitting. Kataya is still trying to do something here. Is not going to be able to do it. It's going to fall. And that's definitely GG.
Yep.
I guess they're going to let it play out. Oh, no. There's the GG call. Alright.
The early game was just so strong.
Well, you know, part of it is they just left that Wraith King alone.
Yeah, definitely.
They left the Wraith King alone, and also keep in mind, no, Viper is such a strong hero early. especially against people like, Invoker. They saw exactly what they were doing with that, and they were like, nope, we're gonna punish this. We're gonna make sure that he doesn't get enough farm. And I mean, Viper went, let's see, 8, 3, and 13. Like, that was very well executed coming out from Emotional Boys. So game 1 of the series is gonna go over to Emotional Boys, and we will be right back with game number 2. Stay tuned. Alright, here we are in Game 2 of the NotA Winter Tournament. Series Crazed Bob Ross versus Emotional Boys 2002. First game of the series went to Emotional Boys 2002, and we're here in the draft stage. I'm joined by Calum here for today. Say hi, Calum.
Hey there.
Oh, I was like, where did Calum go? Uh-oh. And, yeah. Here we go into the draft. We're gonna see the Quap band out immediately. And then it's quickly followed by the Death Prophet. Seeing a lot of Death Prophet bans. I'm wondering if they're going to try to ban out the Invoker this time. If they've learned their lesson not to let him slip through.
I don't think so. He wasn't that much of an issue. If Crazed Bob Ross bans Viper here, then I think they ban Invoker. But if not, I feel like they can let him slip through.
That's fair.
Reserve time.
And they are going to ban the Invoker.
Radiant team ban.
I think they'd rather ban him than see him on the opposing team.
Yep, definitely.
OD also getting taken out here.
Fire team.
Same bans that I'm seeing very commonly. The OD, the Death Prophet, and the Invoker. A lot of Quap being picked as well. It's gonna be interesting to see what Crazed Bob Ross decides to go for here, if they've got like a particular strat in mind, or
10 seconds remaining.
if they're just gonna be rethinking a
5
little bit more
seconds
reactive.
remaining.
We got a Tusk pickup right away.
Radiant team pick.
Not sure if he's gonna be roaming or if he's gonna be offlane. I'll probably start in the offlane.
Yeah, probably. That is the best spot for the Tusk.
I have seen a couple Tusks go mid though as well. But I don't think that's gonna be a really great pick here.
10 seconds remaining.
Putting them mid anyways.
I think it's possible, but they'll need to see what Emotional Boys.
No, there's just so many stronger mids too than Tusk. And they're gonna see the Slardar
Yeah, of
Dazzle
course.
pick up again, so if you are playing against Emotional Boys 2002 in the future, ban the Dazzle Slardar because they clearly love that. I'm incoming like posts to me just saying like, Moxie, stop talking. Don't tell everyone our plans. I'm the worst, guys. I'm gonna permit.
The Viper pickup.
Dire team ban.
I mean, they saw how much damage he did earlier. It's a pretty smart pickup.
Radiant team ban.
Yeah. I think it would be smart of Emotional Boys here to realize that they've lost mid lane and then just pick a hero that they don't have to rely on mid.
Or try to
So
get something.
someone like
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh, what would you suggest? What would you pick up from mid at this point?
Reserve.
I'm not sure why they banned the TA because Viper just eats TA. Just right
Yeah.
goes right through the refraction.
I don't know. I feel like all the best mids to go against Viper are gone at this point.
I mean, you could
Fire team ban.
hypothetically pick up a Razor still. Razor can still pretty much win his lane, hold his own against him.
True,
but
true.
that's not necessarily the best way you want to go.
Maybe Wind Ranger. Just sit back, get whatever last hits
Just
you
power
can.
shot as much as you can once you hit
Stay
6. Try to
safe.
mow down towers.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, it's fairly obvious that a lot of these teams are going very, very early.
Reserve time.
So, I mean, you know, think of, like, which heroes would be particularly beneficial. So we've already gotten the Death Prophet taken off. That's one of my favorite early game heroes. Just because her, somebody drawing on something? I'm guessing they're drawing. I've got nothing on the drafting phase here, but... Or, I mean, you could pick a hero that relies a little bit more on just getting levels and ganking. So that way, you know, even if you're not getting the CS in mid, you still have a chance to catch up.
Yeah.
They're
That'd
gonna
be
take the
another
Wraith
good
King
pick.
out. Wow, they really...
Radiant team.
They don't want to see the same draft. And then dying could be a good pickup here.
I don't know if they'll go for it again. I feel like it was very underwhelming last game, especially since Emotional Boys kind of just let the Tombstone sit there almost the entire fight,
That's true.
and they still weren't able to get work done.
They might want to ban out this.
Radiant team pick.
I guess Void is just a hero they hate playing against.
Well, he can disrupt everything. I mean, Tusk can still kind of disrupt everything anyways, pulling people into
Yeah.
Snowball, but... I'm trying to think who else would go really well into the draft, like early
10
game.
seconds remaining.
Axe might be an okay offering combo with Tusk.
No, I don't like that particularly.
I mean, it's a really sketchy strat, but if you can pull it off...
If they didn't have the Slardar, I would suggest Broodmother. Because the first 10 minutes are just ridiculous with Broodmother. You've got to just stay alive and not feed her, otherwise she gets very scary. Even scarier than, you know, the fact that she's a giant spider that spawns spider babies. And the Rubik pick up again. This is almost the same draft, except they cannot get the Wraith King. I mean, they...
10 seconds remaining.
I just feel like
A bristle
Crazed
back,
Bob Ross
but-
has...
5 seconds remaining.
They've ineffectively attempted to figure out what went wrong last game. Like, Wraith
Yeah.
King wasn't their problem. Their problem was they let him free farm for 15 minutes.
We're gonna see a Shaker
So-
picked up here too. Again, a lot of nice things for Rubik to pick up though. Rubik can get, you know, Echo Slam, Fissure, the Tusk Snowball. It'd almost be interesting if we saw Emotional Boys pick up the Sven.
5 seconds remaining.
That'd be a pretty hilarious pick.
There's a lot of stuns there with the Rubik Slardar, and then if they had like a Sven.
Yeah. They're definitely going to have the far better early game if they use Sven.
Well, again, it seems like they want to
Or-
go like just do as much early as possible, so they can't get the
Yeah.
momentum. The Wind Ranger pickup's actually a really good one. I like that against the Viper, just because you can power shot, get a couple last hits without getting, you know, harassed too badly by this Viper. I don't like that pick.
That.
I don't like the Darkseer pick at all. Reason being is that, you know, yeah, Ion Shell's pretty nice, but his wall, his ultimate, really does nothing early, especially when you consider, you know, you're not going to get massive right click out of Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger just relies very heavily on her ulti to be doing mass amounts of damage.
Dire team bad.
The Slardar, you know, he relies a lot on the amplified damage as well. Like, you're not... It's not going to maximize
Radiant team pick.
usefulness here. I mean, it'll still kind of mess with Emotional Boys if they decide to go for a melee carry, but...
Yeah, definitely. Not to mention, it's just one more spell that Rubik can steal to...
yeah, the
help his team
vacuum into, like, a crush, because he's gotten a couple good crushes off here on the Slardar.
10 seconds remaining.
And they were smart. They did take out the Drow Ranger here, because that would really negate, you know, the Darkseer being able to do the Ion Shell and really harass. They're gonna go with Jug, though, and Jug's a good choice here as well, because not only do they have a lot of healing coming out from the Dazzle, they've got the Healing Ward, and then they've got just the fact that he's more of an early game hero. And they're gonna pick up Silencer here. I'm not 100% sure, like, if that was the best pick, but... you know, maybe they'll surprise me. So, game 2 of CBR versus Emotional Boys. We have over here on the Radiant, We have the emotional boys. Ice Cream will be going Miz. Scars again will be going off lane. Sauce Brigade playing that Rubik. Pink Tops will be playing the Dazzle. And of course, Friendly 430 will be playing our Juggernaut. Over here on the Dire side, we have CBR. We've got Happy Painting, who will be playing our Earthshaker. Sleight of Godhand, who will be playing our Viper. Dr. Shill playing Tusk. Dry will be playing the Darkseer. And Taya actually going to be playing a Farming Silencer.
I think this game is going to rely a lot on timing. CBR
Right now,
is gonna have to
I'm favoring
push early and
E-Boys.
hard.
I like their draft way better.
Yeah, definitely. Especially since they actually have carry potential, and really CBR is relying on Viper and a carry silencer.
I mean, if they can get that in really early, they might have a chance here, but I'm not crazy about it. We're seeing some alt chat banter. And Dry sitting over here does have a ward, but he's gonna be smart. He's not gonna go after it. And they're gonna secure the bottom room here for Ice Cream.
The battle begins.
And every time I say Ice Cream's name, I want ice cream. I can't watch movies that have a lot of food featured in them because I always end up wanting the food. I'm
You
a
make that food look especially good.
I'm a secret fact kid. So we're gonna see. It looks like we're gonna have the Tusk coming top lane. This is got some kill potential here. I mean, we've got, you know, the fissure that can come out from the Earthshaker. And Tusk looks like he's picked up Snowball first, so a little bit of a mini stun there with that as well. But again, Scots is going to be really difficult to kill. He's got that Slithering Crush, so they have to play it just right. In middle, Ice Cream taking a bit of harass already, but able to kind of stand back. Has taken Power Shot and does have the Wind Run, so. And Sauce Brigade just phasing out Dry here. And, oh, okay, that's interesting. Jug just casually using Blade Fury to clear a wave. Now has no mana and, has that on cooldown.
I'd like to give him the benefit of the doubt and think it was a misclick.
I'm not sure. But what's really nice, too, is just having the Dazzle there to heal constantly, you know? Like I mentioned in the draft phase. Oh, top lane! What is Skaz doing? Skaz is just like, no fear, running up to Happy Painting, just smacking him around a couple times. Does have sprint available. Here comes the Snowball. Snowball's gonna be coming in on Skaz. Skaz gonna try to stomp. Gonna be able to get the stomp out, but there's the fissure, and they're gonna try to body block him in here, and they're gonna probably be able to pick up some int for this. Yeah. Skaz just playing a little bit too ballsy here, and that's gonna be some int going over onto our silencer.
Yep. Can't play the same way as he did last game. This lane has far more kill potential and far more damage early.
And that is gonna force, okay, I'm wondering what Tusk is doing. Tusk is running home? With, like, full health and mana for the most part?
Oh.
Oh,
If I
and
had
there's
to
an
guess, I'd say he's
Invis rune.
refilling his bottle, then going to gank.
I guess. I would have liked to see him stick around and get some more levels here, but...
Yep.
Oh, and Ice Cream's they're gonna spot out Earthshaker, gonna get the shackle off, gonna go running up here, gonna miss that stomp though, and they're gonna TP Dr. Shield back, and Scott's in a bit of trouble here. Looks like he's gonna be able to get away just fine though, and he's gonna just go over and start hitting a camp. Ooh, Skaz, what are you doing, man? And Snowball's gonna come in, gonna connect, trying to body block him. Going to go ahead and butt stomp. Trying his best to run away here. Gonna be able to. He's got the sprint available in 2 seconds, but... maybe a little greedy going for that camp. What do you think?
Definitely. I mean, like we just talked about, he needs to be far more careful in this lane than he was in the last lane.
Wind Ranger has picked up her bottle at this point. Viper's still winning the lane 12 and 3, but Wind Ranger not too far behind, so I think 7 and 3. And it looks like they think about going on Skaz again. We've got Dr. Shill coming up. Skaz is just realizing, oh, what's happening here? Is gonna notice that Shill's here. I'm not sure what's happening. They're just gonna all stare at each other, apparently. Silencer's not last hitting either. What is happening in this lane? Meanwhile, bot lane, they're securing pretty good farm for this Juggernaut, sitting at 19 and 7, actually 20 and 7, who's sitting at the top of the CS currently. Meanwhile, Darkseer still level 1. Oh, this tri-lane. Doing a fabulous job of just keeping him out and not allowing him to get anything.
I really don't like how CBR has played their offlane. Both times we've seen the offlaner forced to use his small camps on the side to attempt to get levels.
And Rubik going in pretty deep. Gonna be able to TP. Gonna try to go help Skaz out. Skaz in trouble. Fisher's gonna come out. That's a dead Skaz. I don't think they can get him out here in time. Sauce Brigade trying to pick up Shield, trying to get him to stop. He's gonna throw him on the other side of the wall. Brigade needs to be careful here. Almost getting the kill, but running out of mana, needs to back off. It was a good TP, but it needed to come faster, I think. It also looked like Skaz was just standing there for quite a bit.
The lift could have come a little earlier.
Yeah.
Well. And perhaps throw him back into the silencer to stun him up and give him a chance to run.
Meanwhile, bot lane, Dry is finally getting to his 2nd level, but we still got the Juggernaut sitting here with a level 4. This Pink Top's doing a great job. They're gonna TP actually top and try to mess with the silencer a little bit more. Because I'm guessing Jug told them, you know, I'm farming great. You can go wherever you need to. There's nothing that the Darkseer can do to me. I'm level 5, and he's only level 2. Meanwhile, in mid, again, Viper dominating his lane as to be expected. Looks like he's got a bracer. I think he's going to be going drums. We're going to see some movement. They are seeing that there is being a pull. There is a pull, rather, going on. And they're going to see if they can try to steal some of it, I think. And Happy Painting does not have enough mana for a fissure. Does have boots. And it looks like they rotated the Tusk down bottom. He's got the Ion Shell on him, but I don't think you want to get too up close and personal with this Juggernaut. Let's be really honest here.
Yeah, he's well on his way to level 6, and once he gets that, he can start killing the Darkseer.
Oh, absolutely. Especially because, you know, look at Darkseer. He's level 3 now, but he's only got 693 hit points. And Omni Slash does... yeah, quite a bit of damage here. Oh my goodness. Gonna just go try to clear out those creeps really, really fast there.
He's got Omni Slash, but no mana to use it now, so...
well, he does have an Aquila, so that's gonna help him regain some of that mana. And honestly, I feel like, you know, yeah, he could go and get a kill once that's up, but he doesn't really need to, because he's doing so well with the farming. Here comes the 2nd Ion Shell, and again, he just wants to clear those out. See, this makes sense to me when he's got double Ion Shells, just trying to clear it. Whereas earlier, I think it was a little bit premature to be using the Blade Fury for that. And mid, Viper almost has completed drums here. Hasn't gone for treads quite yet. Meanwhile, Wind Ranger is sitting at level 7. Interestingly enough, has not taken her ultimate. And is sitting with an empty bottle as well. I feel like top lane is just staring at each other a lot. Like daring the other person to make a move.
Whole lot of stalemate going on.
Yeah. And we've only got the bottle on the Tusk again. He has not made any item progression. And he's level 3 too, which is really not great. Earthshaker's sitting at level 4, and Silencer's sitting at level 6 at least. So he does have his global available, but the other two are kind of underleveled. And Rubik's gonna come right over here, take one look at them, and just say, okay, nope, I didn't mean to go there. Here comes the Snowball. Snowball's gonna be coming in. Gonna go on Sauce Brigade. They're going a little bit too deep. They're gonna be able to crush. Gonna throw out the lift. Trying to, yeah, they might be able to get Shill here if they play this just right. Oh, Shilder's gonna fall! And, uh-oh. Looks like Rubik's in trouble. They're gonna dust. Or smoke, rather. And Shallow Grave him. Well played there on their part. And Dazzle's just gonna follow him home. Make sure he's gonna be okay.
Great counter initiation by the Slardar and the Rubik.
Well, I mean, you've got a bunch of stuns there. Like, I'm not a big fan of using the snowball as an initiation tool. I think it's better if you can to pick up like a blink on Tusk, go in that way, and then if you need to like take your team out, just because you see snowball coming a mile away, you can kind of position yourself out so that you're not going to get screwed.
Yeah, definitely.
And Shill just hanging out here. They are going to notice him. They're going to move back the Jug. Jug does not have the Omni Slash available right now either. And Dazzle's coming down. We're also going to see the Earthshaker moving down here as well. Just going to throw up a ward though, looks like. And we do have... I think we've got it completed. Let me look. Okay, I'm confused because I thought that I saw that Viper was going for Drum. Like, I thought I saw hit a Robe of the Magi. And now it's not there anymore. So I'm having a stroke, apparently.
No, he just used it to build agility power treads.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah, neither was I. Rubik looking dead by the bot rune.
Oh, Rubik, run, Rubik,
He
run!
just saved himself.
Meanwhile, Pink Top's just smacking this Tusk around. No fear from this little Dazzle. And the Juggernaut's running over here too, looking for to go on him. Does have the Omni Slash available. It looks like they're not going to use it quite yet, though. I'm going to hold on to it. They do have vision here. They are going to see what Jug has. And he is farming the best currently, sitting at 61 and 29 denies. Like, that's when you know that you've left him way too much space, when he's able to just keep denying every single creep, too, for the most part.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Not to mention, it's not exactly hard to deny against just the Darkseer Ion Shell.
Mm-hmm. And currently, Jug's leading the net worth at 4.4k, followed closely by the Silencer here. Silencer does have a completed 4-staff. No treads, though. And there's 4 heroes top. Like, they're doing what they did last time. They're letting Friendly just farm.
Yeah.
That's a huge mistake again. Like, I understand that, you know, they're getting a lot of pressure on their carry top, but...
Viper going down middle. Oh, no. He's gonna
no.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
wow,
barely.
look at all of that damage that's coming out from the Viper. Trying to get that last hit. Silent's gonna come out.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And look at... Oh, man. Wind Ranger, I think, just gonna barely make it out. Yeah, there's the Dazzle going and healing them up. Global down now, though. And they're pinging out. They're like, oh, you need to get back right now. Here comes the Snowball. Snowball's gonna come in on Ice Cream. Ice Cream has no mana. Gonna be able to stun, though, and get away. Dr. Shill in a bit of a pinch here. Gonna be able to clean up that Tusk. And Tusk does have Brown Boots now, but is sitting at level 3.
I mean, like you said, that snowball, you can see it coming from a mile away, and they were able to perfectly position themselves.
Darkseer has hit level 6 down here. Does have himself some boots and a soul ring. But Jug is sitting at level 9. He and Wind Ranger both sitting at level 9, and then the next closest comes with the Viper, but he's got a good amount of farm here. And again, top lane, they're just dedicating so much time and effort. They're gonna go on Sauce Brigade here. Here comes the Snowball. Gonna be able to hit that Enchant Totem down. Trying to clean up. Are gonna be able to clean up the Rubik.
Initiating killing spree mode.
Giving a little more int to their carry Silencer, which is pretty nice. It's only sitting at about 6 int, though.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And Friendly just... Look at all the gold he's sitting at. He's sitting at 2,000 gold. And he's gonna be able to get the last hit on the tower as well.
Bottom tower has fallen.
It's gonna be interesting to see what he opts to build here.
I know it's silly, but I would like to see him get a blink.
I mean, it's not too bad. I
Yep,
hope
there's
she
the
gets your
blink.
full Omni Slash off. Oh,
Well, because
hey.
they're going for such an early push again, they want to end the game fairly fast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
there he
the
goes,
synergy
going
with
right
Smart
in
Arc.
there, going after the Darkseer, and he's gonna use the Omni Slash immediately. Look at all the TPs though,
Oh,
3
he
TPs
needs to
coming
get
out.
out.
Oh, he's gonna go ahead and just throw out that that Blade Fury, and he does have Blink available. He's gonna get out like
And-
so easily. Blink. Oh, where's he going? Oh no, he went into right Happy Painting. Could throw out the healing ward, probably isn't gonna be able to. I wonder if he's gonna. Look at him run. Look at him. He's just trying to run out of there. Free Manta coming out. Gonna be able to hit on Happy Painting there. Oh, trying to get out, trying to like deny himself to Roshan. Jug's gonna be able to go out, and they totally forgot about Happy Painting. Happy Painting is hiding in there. He's like, please go away, please
Nope,
go away.
they
And
found
Sauce
him.
Brigade, oh, able to take him out before Roshan can. Beautiful play coming out here from Emotional Boys. And now we have to page the Swish bot.
Tower is under attack.
The banter, oh my goodness.
Tower is under attack.
And they're gonna be able to take this middle tower now.
Dire's middle tower is
Winter just got 2 pieces of her axe here. Interested, a lot of them are skipping like
fortified.
they're skipping a lot with like threads. They're just going for brown boots.
Yes.
And Slider's almost got his blink too. So like again, they're going for a lot of heavy blink initiation with their team. And E-Boys again, they're zooming away here with the experience and the gold. Currently Jug
They
and
pick
Wind
their
Ranger.
strategies. They just know how they need to play it, and they just capitalize.
Well, you know, this is one of the good things about, you know, when you are able to secure yourself a caster is that there's VODs created from matches. So anyone who's going to be
yeah,
facing
of
off
course.
against them in the future, you know, they are going to be able to go back and look at these VODs. And now that I've said that, I've shot myself in the foot because no one's going to want their games cast. But, you know, you get an idea for, like, what they really like running. For example, they're really, really fond of the Dazzle Slidar and Rubik combo.
Yeah.
And Earthshaker
Strong
is
off
level
lane.
6.
Bottom tower is
But the Tusk has got it bottled, and he's sitting at level 4. Giving a little space, though, to Taya at top. I'm gonna, like, totally get yelled at for the way that I'm pronouncing this. But, you know, any space that they can make for their carry.
under attack.
Speaking of space for the carry, Friendly
I know, look at him.
whacking that tier 2.
Sitting on a lot of gold again as well. I wonder what his next item's gonna be. Do you think he's gonna go something silly like Ags? And he's gonna not be able to get this camp. It's been blocked by this ward here.
I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna go Ags. Ags doesn't really do much unless you have the items to help you out during the Omni Slash.
Well, I mean, they're going for such an early game lineup. That's why I was just wondering if he would do something silly like that. Because he does have that blink, so if he can get a really good initiate into his Omni Slash.
True, true. But the winner
Oh,
going
Rubik.
Ags first?
Stealing the fissure.
Oh. No, he is going Ags. Wow. He's got this point booster on the courier.
Well, that's what I was wondering, because again, he's going for that blink, so he's going for like heavy initiation, and he doesn't really want to take this late game. We've talked about how they're just really into going for,
Top tower is under attack.
the Wind Ranger's gonna TP out and go mid here. Gonna try to, oh, they're gonna be able to clean up the Tusk. Tusk just not finding any luck today. Global's coming out here, I guess they're trying, oh wow, look, poor Friendly. Friendly's stuck in a little corner. What's happening here?
Dire's top tower is under
He's in a bit of trouble. Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
fall!
And
And that's more int for the silencer there. And it looks like he's gonna be going Atos
Who's-
next.
losing the courier as well. Is on
Yeah.
the way to the
That is a big problem. Did he get? No.
Poland.
He did not get the point booster off the courier. So a good pick off there. Getting that Jug, maybe a little bit overconfident, and also getting the courier. And poor Happy Painting. He wants to get that Blink Dagger so badly. And they're going to notice that they're hanging out in the woods here. Darkseer needs to be careful. We do have a completed Ags. Thank goodness for that Wind Ranger that she didn't have those pieces on the courier when the courier went down. But she is going to have to go run back to
Yeah.
base if she wants it. Meanwhile, Slardar has picked up his Blink Dagger, does have a Smoke of Deceit if they want to try to go make some plays. We're gonna see a TP coming in for middle here. It's gonna be the Rubik again. He's got Viper Strike. This Rubik. Sauce Brigade.
He's been able to get so much
so
done.
dirty, I know. Those reflexes, them cat-like reflexes coming out from Sauce Brigade. It seems like they've all got pretty good reflexes, to be quite honest, though. They have a lot of Blink Initiation on this team, and they're very good about making things happen with it, and just being very fluid with it at the same time.
Yeah, definitely. When they initiate, they all go in and they all go on the same target, more or less.
It's interesting to note that the Viper has actually skipped mech and just opted to go directly into drums. Is looking to go, I think, Sanjinyasha next as well. Although going into a Manta would actually be a better choice for him, just because Jug does... or is going towards Ags. So having extra targets for him to hit against is probably a good idea.
True. Although they don't know that he's going Ag since the point booster was
On the courier. Yeah, they could
so
think that if
Jug
you see it, they'll go
wouldn't
BKB. Poor Roshan, he's like frozen in this little like bubble over here. And they're gonna smoke in, and they're gonna try to get this Roche. Very ballsy considering the fact that, you know, Tusk just tried to check it. And I think they have no idea. They have no Blink Initiation coming in here from the Earthshaker quite yet. Although Earthshaker's headed that way. He needs to be really careful. He has no idea what's going on in this pit. Meanwhile, Rubik just kind of standing outside, acting as a ward. And they are going to get it, and they're going to be able to put it on Juggernaut here. So they're going to go looking for a fight. He does have his Blink, too, if he can get a good initiation here. There's a lot of pinging going on over here on the eye spot. I don't know why they're pinging that, do you?
I have no idea.
Do they want vision
Maybe
there?
they think they think the other team had a ward there. I couldn't tell who was pinging, whether it was Dazzle or Tusk. If Tusk was pinging, I think he's saying they have wards there. If Dazzle was pinging, I have no idea.
Well, there's no wards there.
Yeah.
Wind Ranger has completed her Ags at this point. We do see more pieces of the Ags for the Juggernaut coming out as well, and we're seeing that almost a completed Force Staff over here on Rubik. So if you think Rubik's dangerous already, wait until he's just zipping in there to grab the spells. Gonna be able to spell steal and grab the Viper Strike again! Silence is gonna be coming out, trying to go after the Slardar. Slardar probably much the tankiest person there. Rod of Atos coming out. That wall's not gonna catch anyone though. And they're just gonna hang out over here. Wall is down, boys. And Juggernaut's just gonna come over here and farm. Oh, nice shackle. Wind Ranger
What
throwing
a
out the...
shackle.
Yeah, right? Oh, almost able to seal the deal over on the Viper. Not gonna be able to. Is gonna run through the wall. But again, not doing as much damage as you would hope, considering that she relies heavily on the R. And, oh, Happy Painting's in trouble. He's gonna throw out the dunk on one person. Silence coming out. Oh, and they're gonna be able to clean up the Viper. Dr. Shill's gonna fall as well. That Shallow Grave doing work. Oh, it's not gonna be enough. The Friendly's gonna fall with the Aegis. What a silly way to lose an Aegis,
So
but you know what?
close.
It was worth it. It was totally worth it. They cleaned up almost the entire team. He's got his Ags now. They're gonna take this tower, and they're easily gonna be able to take another tower in Rax. And everyone is really, really hurt. Where's the Dazzle? Dazzle's dead. Dazzle's fired from the team. And Rubik has completed Force Staff now as well, sitting in his inventory, so that's gonna make him even more scary. He has Global Silence. Like, I was wondering how Global Silence was up already. I didn't realize that he had stolen that.
That's insane.
I would not let this guy get Rubik if I was playing against them. He is really dirty with
Definitely.
it. Which is absolutely
Global
a compliment.
Silence is the hardest spell in the game to steal, personal opinion.
Really?
But yeah, I mean, he global silences. You can't do anything, and then he just casts
that's
one of his
true.
other two spells. And
That is absolutely true. I didn't
can't
think
get it
about that.
anymore.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I think
This
if you
Jug.
get global silence, you're either one of the best Rubiks, or they are just not a top-notch silencer.
Harsh words.
Well, had to
We're
be said.
Chitaya. What do they say?
I do like the plays he's been making, but
savage.
that was definitely a mistake. What do those kids say?
I know, right? Thanks. Thanks for pointing out I'm old. And that was the last time Caleb ever cast with Moxie.
Yeah, it was had a fun run. It was a good time.
And they're gonna be going for this tower. No fear here. Global silence available in 7 seconds. They really can't do anything. Look how fast this Wind Ranger's just ripping down this tower, and literally all she has is her Ags for the most part. Like, they're just doing the early push, and they're doing exactly what they need to do here.
Yeah. They secured their early advantage like they so often do. Their carry was left to free farm.
And they're just
basically
still...
all they need.
You know, that's one thing that I really like about this team, that you know, it's one of the perks of actually playing in a team, is that when you're playing in pubs, you take a tower and then everyone just fucks off. So Global Silence coming out, trying to go on Dr. Shield, gonna be able to clean up Dr. Shield. Dr. Shield just sitting level 6 too. Here comes the... Oh, Chataya's in a lot of trouble here! The bounce is gonna be enough to save his life! Meanwhile, Wall's gonna come out. Not a big deal though, they're just gonna go ahead and take those racks. Weave's coming out, giving them a little bonus armor here. They are going to be able to steal. Viper Strike here. Jug trying to swirl away. Oh, here comes the dunk! Skaz, oh, here comes the Global Silence coming out from the other team here. They're trying to clean up on the Starks. They're going to be able to take it out. Skaz still in the base. Look at them go. They're just cleaning up sleight of hand. Gotta be careful here. Here comes the Shallow Grave. Trying to just do something here. Throwing out the save from the Dazzle. Skaz is going to be fine. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Skaz is gonna fall. But they're able to take these racks. Rod of Atos coming out on Chataya. But the Wind Ranger... Oh, look at that Shackle! Beautiful Shackle coming out. And look at him! He just runs right up to him! It's going around here on the Silencer. Silencer is in a lot of trouble here. It does have the minus armor here for the -2. Rod of Atos coming out again. They're trying to go on this Jug, but, you know, he's going to have his ultimate up any second now. Although, oh, Shallow Grave's going to be coming up. There's the ultimate. Is he going to use it? No, he's going to run. There's no mana left, though, to try to go and heal him up. He's in a bit of trouble here. He does have, you know, extra armor. Gonna blink. And he's still going to fall. But that's a Rax, and... Oh, here comes the Silencer. Silencer's coming back, trying to go after Ice Cream now. Ice Cream is in a bit of trouble here. Does not have any mana. Has a TP, but is not going to be able to get out of this, I don't think. Okay, there's the drum charge being used. Trying to chase off, but actually able to just make it out. Look at how much gold she's sitting on. Oh my god. And she's opted to go for a blink as well. I don't think that's necessary, to be quite honest. I think they have so much blink initiation anyways.
Yeah, so many ways to start the fights and just get in there.
I would have liked to see her get some damage, but if you look at the fight recap here, you'll see that Juggernaut used his Blink Dagger like twice, like throughout that fight. We had, you know, the solid initiation coming in from the Slardar as well, but just really fond of Blink Daggers over here on the Emotional Boys. And we are going to see a BKB coming out fairly soon for the Slardar here. He's got almost all the pieces except for the recipe, and he's only about, what, 300 gold off? A little bit less than that.
200-ish.
And Wind Ranger just mowing down these towers. She does have a Crystallis on her now, too. I'm liking that pickup. A Maelstrom would be really nice on her as well, just for that Chain Lightning to help push even faster.
I was gonna say, I think I'd prefer to see a Desolator on her, but at this point in time, they've taken all the outside towers, so... not as effective as it could be.
I mean, Deso's still always a good pickup on her, but... it looks like they're just looking to finish it up at this point. Drug almost hitting level 16 now. And Rush is not up either. They've got all the momentum, you know? They're trucking ahead and they're just keep going with it.
Yeah. Unlike last game, this Viper unable to do as much work because of that, the mid lane that he was put up against.
I mean, I think he could have been a little bit more aggressive against her personally, but...
yeah, definitely.
I wonder if they're getting inside each other's
to...
heads though at this point, you know, when you have like a bad game and you start to play a little bit differently because of it. I'm wondering if that has something to do with it here. And they're just chipping away at this tower. They're not even really afraid, like look at them. Radovato is going to be coming out over on Skaz. Dunk's going to come out from Happy Painting. What a nice dunk. Not going to be able to do really much, though. Silence is going to be coming out over here. Radiant is all silent. They're going to be backing off. And Rubik able to still Echo Slam. Oh my gosh. This guy's insane. So those of you looking for coaching on Rubik, definitely call the Sauce Brigade. I don't know if he does coaching, but this is the guy you want for that. Oh, look at that stomp coming in here. There's going to be the amp damage. Ty in a lot of trouble. Ty is going to fall. Dry trying to come out here. Going to throw out the wall. They are going to BKB over on the Slardar. Not really sure why he's BKBing, but, you know, going in there. Dunk's going to come out from the Rubik. Beautiful dunk. And there's the G coming out from Shataya. I think he meant to say GG, yeah? Yeah? There's going to be a buyback coming out from the Viper. This Dazzle, like, just doing work. There's the good game, well played. Both of these games, second game of the series, is going to go to Emotional Boys. Emotional Boys having a great draft and just some really amazing players here. And they're going to take the victory. So, this particular series, NotA Winter, Emotional Boys versus CVR. Emotional Boys is going to take this 2-0. I was casting today with Calum. His information can be found below where the video is. Thanks for watching, guys. I will be casting more NotA Winter all through this month into the next month, I believe. It's a very long tournament. If you're interested in watching, definitely follow my Twitter. I will post whenever I'm going to be doing another game. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you around.